Hey, yeah, how's it? This is Bo out here. How y'all doing? What I got for you today are three amazing bows by Bear. I have the Grizzly, the Kodiak Hunter, and the Stag Hunter. Stag Hunter 4550 vintage, 4550 pounds. Let's see, this one was 43 pounds. Kodiak, just an amazing bow. And just the coolest bow is the Grizzly. Let's see, 35 pounds. That's got the gold. This one has the gold. And that one has the silver outside. I bought this at a truck stop. I rode my Harley Davidson out to this truck stop way out in Beto Junction, Kansas. And I got out there and he wanted $300 for it. I gave him what he wanted. This one here, I can't tell you what I paid for that. This one here, I won't tell you what I paid for that. Oh, I won this in an auction, the Grizzly. I got two of them. Bearcat or Bobcat? Let me see. This is the Bearcat. I won in an auction the Bobcat. And I didn't bring that out. But I was the highest bidder. Now I do have, and I haven't showed you this yet, this is the Bearcat vintage. After 1970. So these two are after 1970, and this one is pre-70. Believe it or not, that one's older. Huh? You know how I can tell? It's the string groove. They didn't come out with those until after in the 1970s. Now, I'll tell you a couple of people that are really good on history. One of them's Cody Longbow up north. And the other one's Zigman. He's got some pretty doggone good experience on some stuff. And we'd like to see him put out a new video. A little shout out to a couple of my friends, Rambler up north. The leaves are starting to change color here. I see a couple of them done change their leaves. You can certainly tell it's fall-ish. We won't see any cold temperatures till January. There might be a couple of spurts in between, but January, February, and then March is spring again. Let's see, Joe Daniels, my wrestler buddy. How's it going, man? Still swimming in the pool? Love your backyard, man. Your backyard is just awesome. It just keeps getting nicer and nicer. Shout out to Tom. You know who you are. Let's see, Anthony. He shoots more arrows than anybody else. And Carl up in, let's see, where are you? Australia? Austria? I keep forgetting, man. Let's see, who else comes around every now and then? Alfonso, and then there's Miguel, and then there's the trolls. You know, I love trolls. I really do. So I'm going to take this one out and shoot it on my next video. That's why I brought that out here. And these are vintage Archery um, from, what does it say? Blackhawk. And I have a Blackhawk bow here that it's for sale if anybody wants it. Oh God, wait. Cheap, half price? What? So this bow came with this, and there was a problem. They left it in the car during the heat. It was strung up, and yeah. So that's that. And these are the arrows that went with those in time. This brand new, never been used, still in the box. They got the good broadheads on them, and so that's them. And I got some vintage arrows here and a vintage pouch. This pouch was sent to me from Cody. Hey Cody. And these arrows here I got with a bow that I bought years ago. And these arrows came with it. These are vintage, and I'm not too sure if they're Ben Pearson or what, but they're authentic. And I have 4 of them, and I've replaced the nocks on them so they're shootable. I don't shoot them because they're sharp and they'll screw up your target. And this is one of them vintage bow holders, arrow holders that go on your bow, you know. And it's very old. So what's in here? These are authentic Bear vintage arrows with the famous broadheads, and the centerpiece is missing, so it's just a single slice. And these are really good. Now I had a bunch of these, and stupid me, I went to shoot them all, and these are the only 4 that are left that are in decent shape, shootable, because they changed all the nocks. So what happens when these nocks are not shootable because they're authentic, original. Why can't you shoot them? Because they're old and brittle. They will crack. They have to be replaced. I know this from experience. So with everything here, thanks for coming by and taking a look at some of my bows. I usually end up with a knife that I display of my choice. And USMC got a little arrowhead on here that was sent to me by Jerry Hill. To bow from Jerry Hill, 2017. A little arrowhead means a lot to me. I have several of them. So this is the knife. And this was given to me by some cat that shoots slingshots. Stainless steel. Doesn't say where it was made, but it seems to be a decent knife. The sheath is awesome. The one thing I do see on it, it has a SEALs team logo that I don't know why they put that on there, but I don't claim to be a Marine or a SEAL. I was at Fort Lewis one time at the age of 16 and 17, and I was there for a week one day. I was in high school in ROTC, and they picked 3 special cadets out of the whole state to go to basic training boot camp at Fort Lewis, and I was one of the 3. Jimmy Roop was one, that other guy I don't remember, and then myself. 3 special cadets from the ROTC. They took us to Fort Lewis, Washington. We stayed there for a week, dressed in combat, lived in the barracks. They threw the 50-cent piece on the bed to see it bounce. You know, they taught you to salute. Cigarettes were like 17 cents a pack at the PX. And I drank my first cup of coffee there with sugar, leaning up against an Army tank. I wanted to continue to be an Army tank commander. And I was born in 57, which was after the lottery. They stopped the draft and started it back up, where I didn't have to enlist. And there's a fly on the camera. I don't know if it's going to interfere. Anyway, I was after the lottery. I didn't have to enlist, and they didn't recruit me. So when I got there, I was disappointed. It isn't anything I wanted to be doing. So I was in music in school. You know, I majored in music. And I went to the music area, and I played music the whole time I was there. I was a drummer and played guitar, had our own little band and stuff. I was only there for a week, but I didn't like the Army. I didn't like being told what to do. So I grew my hair out and just went through life. I wish I would have continued in and had some kind of service record with a DD-214. I got a blank DD-214. So anyway, that's enough about that. But I was disappointed when I saw the emblem here of the Navy SEALs. I don't know why they put that on there. Stolen valor. So guys, that's about it. Let's fly the flag upside down until they get her out of office and get Donald Trump in office. I don't care if anybody knows. I'm a Trumpster. A lot of my friends are too. What was it like 4 years ago? Did you have cheap gas, cheap food? Just doggone stupidity. Enough of the politics. That always gets somebody jerked. So this is Bo out here. You know who? And you know where.